the tree collected in 2024. It's 2 years in this pot. Unfortunately, the pot is way too big. I cannot move it alone. I wanted to repot the tree this season, but I don't have anything close enough to this size of pot. I need something just slightly smaller than this, and I don't have this kind of oversized pot. I'm going to take the tree out, check how the roots look like, and I'm going to cut those roots which are on this side, good 5 maybe more centimeters, and see what it's here. I will shorten it in 2026, and then later in 27 I may find a lighter, much smaller, or not much, but a little bit smaller pot than this one, so I can at least move it somehow myself. It's very late in the season. It's last day of March, but we are having very cold weather during the last few days. The tree is still not really waking up, so I think it's still okay to do some kind of root work here. Pot it back into same pot, but with reduced roots, to make the transition to smaller pot in 2027 or later. I'm going to use my electric crane and try to pull the tree out. I left this root way too long when I was potting it. When I was potting the tree, I was a little bit hoping that this will root here. I could have made some cut here, open this branch and so on and so on. I haven't done anything. It just didn't root. It could have been natural air layer, but it is not. No big roots on this side, so I can easily remove some part. So the biggest problem in the future will be this side with this root. I can try to cut it a little bit shorter. Not many roots from here. I think I can cut it more. This big one. From this big one I have this tiny root, but most probably something also is down there. Not much from there, so not big harm done. In case I wanted to squeeze it now into some better pot, I already can. Rock between the roots. roots. There is a dead part on the root. I'm not sure, but I think I hit that place when I was collecting the tree and it died. So this is a little bit risky area where all this part is jeopardized. Potentially, maybe yes, maybe not, but definitely it doesn't look really good. It was potted in most probably in a pure thermal because it was lightest substrate I had at that time. Now I changed it and I will use more pumice, which is not a lot but a bit lighter than thermal, so it will allow me to manipulate with the tree easier. Anyway, you see that the tree is huge, so any kind of reasonable movement with it with one man is, you know, it means you want to visit ER and check your spine, yeah? So I have to be really careful. I'm glad I'm having this winch for that kind of job. This root is not continuing further too much, but maybe I can also shorten this one, and in the future it will be a bit easier. I'm still not sure about the future design, and I will talk about design later, but maybe I will need this part or not. It depends what kind of decision will be made here. There is a big root here, so we have to deal with this guy. I want to tilt it, and let's see how it will look like in slightly tilted position. Maybe a little bit better, like this. So we will see. that's it. Quick repot of tiny tree. Maybe I will do the first styling. So no more lifting. Brutal, big pot, big tree. Not fun to move, unfortunately. No smaller pot. It could have been potted in a pot like this, so good 15-20 centimeters less long, and definitely at least 10-15 centimeters less wide. Anyway, that's life. It will definitely have enough space to grow and to again gain new strength, and maybe the next repotting will be into something much more suitable. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.